Back here at PNC. Park, top of inning number 7. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Got him. One gone here. Zingy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
O'Hearn takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Tied him up inside with that one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Two now. Outside with the breaking ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch.
This one in the air, right field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Ground roll double.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they jump in front in the 7th. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 65.
Now a chance for Willie Castro. In the air to left center. Cruz on the move to the gap. And that is that. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now. Welcome back. Taking. Look at our game summary. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Cade Stroud, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ginkle getting cranked up as well.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Just off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Mangum in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy.
So out of the pen, Diamondbacks, Cade Stroud.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Tying run at the plate.
That's ball 2.
And that misses. 3-1. Langoliers waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
In there at the knees, and the count's full. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way over.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The D-backs trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the late stages of Game 2. Got him swinging for the K. Back here in Pitt. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Chet.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
High fly ball, right field. Mangum moving under it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Smash that one, dude. Infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Now Corbin. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. On the mound now for the Pirates, Mason Montgomery.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLCS. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Catcher can't hang on, and they lead by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swings over the top of that one. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job. Back here at PNC. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Connor Griffin now at the plate. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Now the 0-1. And a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In the dirt, ball 1. Bounced out to short. Perdomo tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Ball, that's out.
The Pirates trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one hit to first. Smith steps on the bag. That's it out.
That's a huge defensive.
Kevin Ginkel comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Going
Yeah.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Comebacker to the mound. Play made. That ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back.
for the
It's the top of the
Pirates.
9th. And there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
50,
mound. Carmen Mlodzinski.
Mlodzinski.
Ball inside. Hey!
One now. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, catcher James McCann.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
Man at first, Willie Castro stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another. McCann over at first with 1 away. still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, A.J. Puk.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen now into this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge.
Ball 1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the late stages of Game 2.
It looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Oh, great stop from his backside. 1 second on to first.
He's good.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Nick Gonzalez. Runner on first with one down for him.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in, save.
No.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot a 3-4 knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The Buccos with the tying run at the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one missing inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Line drive, base hit. Lau across to score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The D-backs trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Langoliers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. And the Pirates walk it off in game 2. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4. PNC Park is buzzing right now. Look at all those towels.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
One here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Solo as vocalist maestro. This fish grease.